Hi, this is Michael Ryan here from Donegal Ryan Eventing. We're here at Ballindenisk with the Fell family who own this place with the 3-star track that's running here this weekend. We have 4 to 5 international classes ranging from 3-star to juniors, 1-star, 2-star. The 3-star class is sponsored by Johnson & Parrott Land Rover. The 2-star, the Castle Martha Resort. The 1-star is sponsored by Flexineb. And also a thank you to Eventing Ireland, HSI, Bucas and many more local sponsors that have contributed to this event. And a big thank you to the Fell family for inviting us all here. A job very well done by Peter Fell, course builder, Andrew, his brother, who's the course designer, and many more people in the background, which there's too many names to mention. We're just going to go on now and show you some of the 3-star fences that's on this course that we will have to face on Saturday. Number 1 is in the main arena, the Johnson & Parrott Land Rover Welcome. It's a flower box, very colourful, nice canter down to this, just to make sure that it's first fence. It comes up quite quick. You land over that and you go on to the Johnson & Parrott Land Rover entrance. It's quite straightforward fence number 2. Gets you into a good rhythm. Land over that, left-handed, on up to the train, the Castle Martha Resort sponsored fence. It's a good gallop the whole way up. The corner sets you up. It's quite narrow and it's quite upright. Just treat it with a little bit of respect. It's early in the course, so they should jump this quite well. You can let them roll on now again down to fence 4. It's quite straightforward. A ditch in front of a skinny brush. The corner should set you up nicely for this fence. On up the hill to 5, A, B, C and D. This is the first question on the track. The road crossing which has caused problems in the past. Hopefully jump the wall 1 stride, bounce up on the bank and off, and it should be 2 strides to the skinny. It should be fairly straightforward, but it comes early in the track. It will cause a problem during the day. The rest of it on out to number 6, a big open gallop to a big oxer. On down to 7, the track really gets you galloping now. Onto another big type tabletop. Onto 8, Irish oxygen tables, which will have to be treated with a little bit of respect. They're good and wide on curving 3 strides. We will have to just watch this a little bit because you'll have to angle the first one a little bit to line up for the second one. On then to 9, this is a very big fence. It's the Western Laser Clinic Don't Look Down, because there's a very big ditch here in front of this and it's a real galloping forward fence. On then to 10, A, B and C. This is another question over a flybank on 2 strides to a double on 2 strides to C to another 2 strides. This will have to be treated with a little bit of respect, but a good galloping fence. On then to the flybank number 11, it's a let up fence. Good gallop on down to 12, another let up fence, nice hedge line, good decent big fence, and on down to the water. This is another big question with a bounce going into the water. The Connolly Red Mills water fence A and B must be treated with respect because it's a bounce and 14 comes up quite quickly, so you have to be on your game here to get out wide to line up your double of banks, which usually causes some problems, but it should be okay. Down to 15, it's quite upright fence. Just have to steady them up a little bit, see where they're going. Treat it with a little bit of respect. in over the first part, 1 stride over the little hedge to the drop, and 4 strides then to a skinny. The skinny here will be the major factor on this combination. Just have to keep an eye out for this. On then to the tricaner. It's quite big, but they call this a let up fence just before the water. On then to 17, the Johnston Parrot Land Rover Water A and B. Quite straightforward, but will have to be treated with a little bit of respect, because your horse has done a lot of galloping up to this, and it should ride A to B on 3 strides. Gallop on up the hill into the keyhole. A little bit of a let up fence now before the Flexineb Racing Complex A and B, which is a big wide oxer on a curving right-handed 3 strides to a big corner. And on then to the Eventing Ireland tractor and trailer. Nice up to height fence on 4 strides to the trailer. We'll just have to treat this with a little bit of respect, because the horses now are starting to get tired, and it's a big fence towards the end of the track. On down then to the flybank underneath the tree, and then on then to 22 A and B. Oxer is very big. For a tired horse coming near the end of the track, you will have to treat this with a lot of respect on 2 strides to a forgiving roller top. And on then to the Irish Distilleries Welcome Home fence number 23, which is, I think, is one of the biggest fences on the track. For the last fence, will have to be treated with a lot of respect, especially with a tired horse coming home. And on to the finish, and hopefully we'll have a clear round inside the time.